Well, hello there. Stick around. Let's make some smoked escargot. Escargot or snails. We're going to smoke these bad boys, which normally you don't get them smoked, you just do them straight in the oven, and it's a real quick recipe. Great thing to do on your smoker when you have something else going and make use of empty room on your grate. Just super easy to do, and you just need a very few basic supplies. The non-food ingredients you're going to need a sharp knife for chopping up some stuff, a mason jar, some sort of measuring cup that you can use that allows you to pour accurately, a mesh screen. This is just a bacon spatter screen that I've taken the handle off so I can use it on the smoker. And of course you're going to need some snail trays, just some sort of bakeware. I actually have the real deal here made specifically for snails, but you don't have to have one of these. You could just use a small safe to bake container like this as well, and I'm going to use both of them today. And then food supplies. You're going to need just a little bit of red wine. You're going to need some cracked pepper. You're going to need a few cloves of garlic that we're going to mince up. You're going to need a shallot or two that we're going to mince up as well. You're going to need a couple sticks of butter. I recommend going with 1 stick of salted and 1 stick of unsalted, because 2 sticks of salted is sometimes a little bit too much. And of course you're going to need snails. Now, technically, you could harvest the snails right out of your garden. Wouldn't recommend it because you have to purge out their systems, because they eat whatever they're eating in their backyard is going to be in their systems. Look it up. It's a real pain in the ass. So just go out and get yourself a can of extra large escargot or giant snails, and use these. Going to open up the can, rinse them off real good, use it as our base. And then totally optional, if you want to finish off your snails, we got some shaved Parmesan cheese that we can put on towards the end. So let's get to prepping these bad boys and having something a little bit different today. Well, before we get started on chopping and getting our ingredients ready, let's just go ahead and take our butter, throw it in your mason jar, and just go set this on the grate in the smoker. What it's going to do is it's going to melt that butter for the addition of the other ingredients in a little bit. So we're just going to throw that on there. And at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the smoker as well, just so that they start to heat up and warm up before we really need them. Okay, we got that. Got the trays out on the smoker. Let's go ahead and start chopping up our shallots and our garlic. Just need a couple of cloves and a little bit of shallots. Okay, we've got our shallots and garlic all taken care of. Our butter started to melt on the smoker, so let's just add all of this to the butter and mix it up. Now that we got our butter all taken care of, let's move our attention to our escargot. So all you're going to do is you're going to take these. I've opened up the can and rinsed them off very well. And we're going to go ahead and place that on our screen and spread them out a little bit, like so. And then these are going to go directly onto the smoker. We're smoking something else today at 250 degrees. Put them on for 10 minutes, and I can't stress a short period of time. In a regular oven, when you're cooking these in the butter mixture and everything's ready to go, it takes about 15-20 minutes max for a full cycle. But because we're not running it at 350 degrees, we're running it at 250 degrees, we're going to put these on for 10 minutes max just to get that smoke flavor. And then we're going to do some transferring it into the garlic butter and cooking it a little bit more. So let's get these onto the smoker. Okay, our snails have been on for about 10 minutes now. So now let's go ahead and get them into their sauces. Of course, we need to make room for our tray here. All right, real simple. I'm going to put just a little bit of red wine in the bottom of each dish. This is where having the measuring cup that you can dispense accurately comes into play. Throw a snail down into each hole. And then we'll throw the rest in our big baking tray. Go ahead and hit them with a little bit of pepper. And then we're going to top them off with our butter, garlic, shallot mixture. Make sure you get lots of little bits of garlic and shallot in each one. And there we go. Now we're going to let those smoke for about 20 minutes, pull them off, and they should be good to go. All right, we have spent about another 20 minutes. We have pulled the snails out of the smoker. There we go. And if you think about it, the snail is basically a carrier for all of the other flavors that you're putting into this. The garlic, the wine, the butter, shallots. Has a consistency of, if you think about portobello mushrooms, it's kind of the consistency that they have. Oh, that's good. And I got that smoke flavor in there, which is what I was after. Oh, perfect. So this is Jeff, smoked meat with Jeff. Have some escargot. Till next time.